from my window. From my window, I can see green trees and big buildings. I can hear dogs barking and birds singing. I can feel the cold wind and I am safe at home.
Hello, here's a nice video of the confinement. In my house, I am playing guitar. Chess. Table tennis. I'm swimming in the pool. All the days, I'm driving with a scooter to my friends. I hope that the confinement is gonna be finished, and goodbye.
From my window, I can see coconut trees, the swimming pool, the badminton court, and the other villas. I can hear the birds, the dog barking, the cars and the motorcycles. I can feel the sun and the wind, and I am safe at home.
My window, I can see the blue sky and the white cloud. I can see my swimming pool and my combava trees. I can see the grass and I can feel the sun and the wind, of course. And I am safe at home.
From my window, I can see mango trees, papaya trees, banana trees, and bamboos. I can feel the wind on my face and I can hear birds chirping.
From my window, I can see a big tree and the sky. I can hear the birds singing. I can feel the fresh air, and I am safe at home.
I am in France. From my window, I see 5 horses in my garden. I smell the good air of the campaign. I hear the bird song. I feel so good, and my dream is to invite a friend at my house. From my veranda, I can see my garden with coconut trees. I love playing and running in my garden with my sister. I can also see the sea, some boats, couch sofas, and fishermen. Once I saw 3 rays. I love playing on the rocks and looking for fish, crabs, and morels. I felt like going fishing with my father, doing snorkeling with my family. I dream for going on a boat trip with my friends.
Quarantine, ostracized, isolated, boring, procrastinating, separation.
This is how the year began.
Setting 3. Delivering, liberating. 3. Discharged.
Released. So, for this poem, we used a diamante. A diamante poem is a poem that makes the shape of a diamond. The poem can be used in 2 ways, either comparing and contrasting 2 different subjects, or naming synonyms at the beginning of the poem and then antonyms for the second half for a subject.
I can look the house of my neighbor, the blue sky, the palm trees. I can smell mixed smells of herbs, flowers, and trees. I can hear the wind blowing and moving the palm tree leaves and exotic birds.
From my window, I can see palm trees, the sea, rocks, houses, plants, flowers, a pool. I can hear birds tweeting, the wind brushing the palm trees. I can feel the wind. I am grateful.
From my window, I can see linden, daisies, and oaks. I can hear donkeys, finches, and cows. I can feel the calm of the countryside. I am in paradise.
From my window, I can see my terrace, my garden, coconut palms, and the swimming pool. I can hear birds and pupils. I can feel flowers. I am fine.
From my window, I can see trees, flowers, a gray cat, my dogs playing, the sky, neighbor's house, and the road. I can hear birds chirping, wind in the leaves, and dogs barking. I can feel the cold air and smell flowers. I am excited. My favorite place is the Hotel Tamassa. It's in Belle-Ombre in the south. There is a beach with crazy waves in my favorite place. There are luxurious rooms and there are delicious food too.
From my window, I can see trees and the sky. I can hear birds singing, dogs barking, cars driving by. I can feel the cold wind and I am safe at home.
From my window, I can see our garden with tall trees, plants with beautiful flowers, and my neighbor watering his vegetable. I can hear the children in the pool, the ants in my neighbor's small farm. I can feel the heat of the sun, the wind, and the happiness around. I'm happy to spend time with my family.
From my window, I can see my big blue pool. I can hear singing birds. I can feel a pleasant breeze, and I'm safe at home.
The window, the gate to the outside world, the gate to the dream world, the door to the better freedom, the door to the nicer freedom, the exit to the travel time, the exit to the quarantine time, the escape of boredom mood, the escape from sad mood.
Through my windows, I can see walls, plants, trees, pots, and my pool. I can hear birds singing and the wind.
From my windows, I can see my garden with big tree. I climb often on it. I can see the beautiful beach where I play every day, and the climbing sea where I swim, and also the blue sky.
I can hear the waves and the birds. I can feel the wind. I am very happy in my house.
Hello, my name is Hazel and I am on the roof of my house. From here, I can see mountains, clouds, and the blue sky. I can see green trees, sugarcane, and houses. Far away, I can see the sea, round island, and the ocean. I can hear birds singing, I can hear the wind blowing, and I can hear some music. I can smell my perfume, I can smell fresh cut grass, and I can smell roasted chicken from my neighbor's kitchen. Bye!
From my window, I can see big fruit trees, my big blue pool, colorful flowers, small birds, chairs on my balcony, the sun, the sky. I can hear the birds singing, dogs barking, cars, roosters. I can feel the wind, the hot sun, and I am safe at home.
I can feel the fumée. I can see a boat, a trees, a house, another boat, my dogs. I can hear the bird.
I can see birds, trees, dogs, and house. I can hear birds singing and dogs barking. I can feel the wind and the sun, and I am safe at home.
From my window, I can see palm tree, flowers, the blue sky, my swimming pool. I can hear birds, dogs. I can feel the wind. I am happy.
Each structure is made like this. Line 1, beginning subject. Line 2, to describing words about line 1. Line 3, doing words about line 1 ending with ing. Line 4, a short phrase about line 1, a short phrase about line 7. Line 5, doing words about line 7. Line 6, to describing words about line 7. And finally, line 7, end subject. We did a diamante poem. A diamante poem or diamond poem is a style of poetry that is made up of 7 lines. The text forms the shape of a lozenge or diamond.
Quarantine. Quarantine. Lonely, tired. Work, sleep, eat. Boredom. Video conference.
Liberty. Friends. To chill. Sunbath. Feast. Relaxing. Lazy. Freedom.
Window, I can see the sea, I can see the phileo, and I can see the grass. I can hear the bird, the wave. I can feel the sun, the wave, and the wind. And I'm safe at home.
From my window, I can see my garden, a long alley of flamboyant lychee, mango, and coconut trees, close to the grey gate. I can see my big terrace with my white pool, all the furniture and the colorful cushions, and my stairs. I can hear the wind, the bird, the opening of the gate, my dogs who play with my sister and my brother. I can feel the wind and the hot sun, and I am safe at home.
From my window, I can see sugarcane, trees, little puppy playing, houses, and hill. I can hear birds tweeting, wind,
the wind. I am fine and happy.
From my window, I can see the birds, the sea, the trees, and the sky. I can hear the birds singing, the trees moving. I can feel the wind on my skin and the sun shining, and I am safe at home.
From my window, I can see green mountains, colorful flowers, bright blue sky, and deep blue sea. I can hear the birds singing, the noisy lawnmower, the lively kids playing. I can feel the hot sun in the daylight and the wind going through the curtains. And I am safe at home.
From my window, I can see the sea, the blue sky, trees, boats, and the sand. I can hear the waves and birds singing. I can feel the hot sun, and I'm safe at home.
From my window, I can see cocoa trees, flower, the blue sky, and dog. It's cool. I can hear the bird, the wind, the pulsy moves. It's magic. It's very funny. I can feel the air, the smell, and the pollution. The nature breeze is beautiful.
From my windows, I can see big mountains. I can hear the wind. I can feel the air, and I am safe at home.
Let's help stop the pandemic. Let's stop our picnic. Let's pray nobody's picked. Only Corona knows. Let's stay in the house. Let's enjoy our family. Let's work on Zoom and write a poem.
Confinement. Let's sweep the floor. Let's brush up the door. Let's wash the dishes. Everyone feels punished. Let's play on the court. Let's stay away from airport. Let's take advantage and play sports. The island is empty and clear.
From my window, I can see plants, flowers, grass, the blue sky, and my neighbor's house. I can hear birds and my dogs barking. I can feel the wind. I am happy.
From my window, I can see my pool, floaters in my pool, sunbeds, a boat, coconut trees, a playset, the sky, and a horse. I can hear the birds chirping, the water slowly moving, and the wind rustling through the leaves of the coconut trees. I can feel the heat from the sun, my body heat, and the wind, and I am safe at home.
From my window, I can see a pool, trees, a table, a chair, and a hammock. I can hear a bird singing. I can feel the air, and I'm safe at home.
From my window, I can see trees, the sky, my father's car, and my gate. I can hear birds and sometimes the dogs barking. I can feel the wind, the hot sun, and I am safe at home.
From my window, I can see trees, flowers, the blue sky, and gardens. I can hear the birds and the wind in the leaves. I can feel the wind. I'm so happy.
Behind my window, I can see my dog playing with my cat in the garden. I see my pool, and I see passion fruit, and I see banana trees and coconut trees.
Good morning, friends. Good morning, Natalie. It's me, Michael. I'm doing the video that you say me I needed to do. Here I can see flowers, I can see flower, I can see plants, I can see coconut, I can see my pool, I can see flower here, over here, I can see my neighbor house, I can see my house, I can smell flower, I can see my garden. And I can see a Christmas tree. I can see grass. I can see goodbye, Natalie. Goodbye, friends. Thanks for watching. Bye.
From my window, I can see palm trees, banana trees, bamboos, lychee, sugar apple trees, pineapples, and my swimming pool. I can hear the birds singing, dogs barking, and sometimes the cows mooing. I can feel the wind and the fresh air at night because my bedroom is on the first floor, and I am safe at home.
I'd like the COVID too. I'd like that the coronavirus had never existed to avoid so much changes in our lives. I'd like to thank all the medical teams and frontliners for all they have done for us. I'd like to go back to school to say thank you and goodbye to my English teacher. I'd like the circumstances to permit me to have precious moments with my friends and my family. Sienna, Elena, Anton, and Matthias.
From my window, I can see trees, my trampoline, my baby sister playing. I can hear bird, wind, and my baby sister crying. I can feel the smell of the forest, and I am happy because I love nature.
My window, I can see the sun rising, I can see the forest, I can see the trees, palm trees, I can see the blue sky, white clouds, I can see the houses, I can see the temple, I can hear the wind and birds singing. I can feel the wind and the sun on my face. And I am safe at home.
From my window, I can see the mountain, the coconut trees, the houses, the sky, the clouds, and that's it. And I can hear the birds, the wind, and that's it. I can feel the sun and the wind.
So this is Shan. Well, I'm on my rooftop and welcome to Vallée des Prêtres. This is the mountain range and the Peterbof and the Pouce Mountain. And you can see the flowers, the trees, guava trees, banana trees, mango trees, and coconut trees, and oh wait. You can feel the fresh air, and you can hear the bird, the wind, and you can
and you can dream, and I dream to see my teacher, look my friend, and go restaurant and beach. And you can see my dog. Oreo. Thank you. Goodbye.
Good morning. From my window, I can see mango trees. I can see my two neighbors. I can see a coconut tree. And I can see the beautiful sky and my little dogs.
From my window, I can see beautiful mountains and green sugar cane. I can hear birds singing on trees. I can see the blue sky and feel a cool wind blowing. I can see a wonderful world. Stay home.
From my window, I can see the big trees, the blue sky, the sea, the blue and pink flowers. I can hear the little birds singing and the big waves on the reef. I can feel the cold wind and the warm sun, and I am safe at home.
I'd like to go out. I'd like to go out, but we're in lockdown. I'd like to go out, but I'm feeling down.
I'd like to go out, but I don't want to risk my life. I'd like to go out, but Netflix and chill is now my nightlife.
I'd like to go out, but I don't want my grandpa to die. I'd like to go out, but there is no toilet paper until July.
From my windows, I can see big house, tall trees, clouds, and a clear blue sky. I can hear rain, bird song, and the wave of the sea. I can feel wind and the smell of neighbor's barbecue. I am happy.
From my window, I can see a grey wall made of rocks, green plants, and my neighbor's house. I can hear birds singing and the leaves moving. I can feel the wind and I am safe at home.
From my window, I can see trees with flowers which smell really good. There are also bees that take the pollen of the flowers. I can hear the birds and the dogs. Birds singing or dogs barking, I don't know. I love them all. I can feel the wind in my face. I like that. It's with the wind that we do kite and that we have cool when we are hot. I am happy to see all these things because it's nature and I love nature. It's my favorite thing.
From my windows, I can see trees, the sky, the sea, the island, sugarcane, the forest, and the bats. I can hear the birds and the dog. I can feel the wind, the hot sun, and I am safe at home.
I can see houses, trees, the sky, flowers. I can hear the birds. I can hear the wind. And I can see at home.
I can see trees and I can touch the water and I can smell the flowers.
quarantine an obsession. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's stay at home now. Let's believe that the earth survives, while I don't know how. Let's ask ourselves questions. Let's wonder when we can finally get out. Let's admit that unless you wait, there are no other options. Wait, that's all we can do about. Let's take news from our friends. Try not to get bored. Until the quarantine ends, we should all look forward. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's stay at home, you and me. Let's believe that the earth survives. Let's pray for the humanity.
Confinement, when are you going to stop? I am bored of you. Please let us go outside. I can't live anymore with you.
I want to go back to the seaside. When will you let me see my friends again?
I didn't see them for 62 days. I am in need of liberty.
I am like a slave in this country.
I need to get out of this way by eating Lays.